Hello, my name is Teresa McClain Patton, and I am a candidate for the 22nd District Court Judgeship in the City of Inkster. I have been asked to submit this video by the Detroit Free Press answering 4 questions regarding my candidacy. Question number 1, tell us your name and your city, describe your legal practice, and list any areas of the law in which you specialize. As previously stated, my name is Teresa McClain Patton, and I reside in the City of Inkster. My practice is focused primarily in the areas of criminal law and family law. I had the honor of working for the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office for the first 10 years of my legal practice as an assistant prosecuting attorney. I gained experience in every aspect of a criminal prosecution from the initial phase of the warrant signing to trial and sentencing. While assigned to the Out County Division, I served as the prosecutor for the City of Inkster and many surrounding cities. I was responsible for handling traffic offenses, all state misdemeanors, and felony preliminary examinations. My average caseload was 20 to 25 felonies per week and 40 to 50 misdemeanors per week. During my 10 years at the prosecutor's office, I was assigned to the juvenile court, the trial division, the felony child support division, and the major drug unit. I have handled countless jury and bench trials, included but not limited to murder, major drug offenses, drunk driving, armed and unarmed robbery, criminal sexual conduct, assault with intent to murder, assault with intent to do great bodily harm, felonious assault, domestic violence, home invasion, weapons offenses, failure to pay child support, and much more. I now have my own practice, the Patton Law Group, where I am able to help litigants navigate their way through our sometimes complex court system. Due to my extensive experience in criminal law, I specialize now in criminal defense on the state level as well as the federal level. I also represent litigants in family law matters. This includes divorces, custody cases, child support, and parenting time. My practice generally focuses in these 2 areas of the law. However, I have also appeared on landlord-tenant matters as well as probate court matters. In addition to my private practice, I am also the legal director for Safe Assurance Incorporated, which is a nonprofit organization where I, along with other attorneys, provide free legal assistance to victims of domestic violence. Question number 2. What factors would I consider in deciding what sentence to hand down in a criminal case? I would consider the nature of the crime, meaning is it an assaultive crime, a property crime, a driving offense, drunk driving, or etc. I would look at the effect of the offense on the victim and the community at large. For example, was someone physically harmed, or was the public at large put in danger? Is it the type of crime that affects citizens' abilities to enjoy living in our community? The third thing I would consider is the defendant's criminal history. Fourth, I would assess if there is a need for services to aid in possible rehabilitation. For example, does the defendant have a problem with controlled substances or alcohol abuse that could be addressed by counseling or treatment? Is there an opportunity for the defendant to benefit from obtaining their GED? Fifth, I would assess whether there is a need to order restitution due to the victim or the community suffering financial loss or loss of property. The purpose of sentencing is for punishment, but also to prevent crime by deterring the offender and other persons from committing similar acts. It's to protect the community, to promote rehabilitation of the offender, to recognize the wrong done to the victim and the community, and to make them as whole as possible. Each sentence should be tailored to achieve these objectives. If I felt that jail time was appropriate in a given case, then I would also have to consider the maximum sentence allowed by law for that particular offense. In a district court, sentencing offenses are typically punishable by up to either 90 days, 93 days, or 1 year in the county jail. Question number 3. If you observed a party in your courtroom being poorly represented by counsel, How would you address this situation? The conduct of a judge is governed by the Michigan Code of Judicial Conduct and other rules that are set in place to ensure that a judge remains neutral and unbiased. A judge is not to aid either side in the presentation of its case. However, if the effectiveness of counsel is at issue, I would call both attorneys into chambers and inquire of the attorney about the applicable law or court rules and procedures. I would discuss the rules of professional conduct and the importance of being prepared in order to effectively advocate for their client. I would also adjourn the court proceedings if necessary to give the attorney time to review the applicable law and court rules. Question number 4. Under what circumstances, if any, would you feel obligated to disclose to opposing counsel that a lawyer appearing before you had donated to your election campaign? The Michigan Campaign Finance Act governs candidates' finances and requires a full report of all campaign contributors and their contributions, including lawyers. This information is filed with the state and available for review. My committee carefully documents all contributions and fully complies with the rules of this act. Therefore, contributor information would be available for lawyers appearing before me to review at any time. However, there is a situation where I would feel obligated to personally disclose to a lawyer appearing before me that his or her opposing counsel contributed to my campaign, even if I was not asked for that information by the lawyer. If I were an incumbent judge seeking re-election and my final report had not yet been submitted to the state, I would volunteer this information. Under these circumstances, the lawyer would have no way of gaining access to my contributors on their own, and thus would not be awarded the full disclosure intended by the Campaign Finance Act. I am committed to serving the citizens of Inkster with integrity, honesty, and experience. It was an honor to serve my hometown as their assistant prosecuting attorney, and I would be equally honored to serve our community as the district court judge. In addition to my 12 years of experience as a practicing attorney, I have also been employed as a civil court clerk as well as a probation clerk. My total experience covers a span of 17 years. I have gained the respect of my colleagues and the judges that I have appeared in front of over the years, including the judges in the surrounding areas of Inkster. I am endorsed by the Honorable Laura R. Mack, Judge of the 29th District Court in the City of Wayne, as well as the Honorable Brian A. Oakley, Judge in the 34th District Court in the City of Romulus. I am asking for your support and your vote on August 7th and again on November 6th. Thank you.